Why, hello there, everyone. Yours truly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play the Kerbal Space Program. Sorry I've been late to this. It's just, I honestly thought it was fucking Friday, and I was actually busy playing some older video games that I have, including Medieval 2 Total War and Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I was kind of in the mood for that after I was looking into the one that was released like 2 years ago, New Order, I think it's called. So with that in mind, let's look back at what type of science we got. I think we just got more science. We probably do want, not flight control, though that would be useful, aviation parts, so that's the next thing I'm going to go. So right now I still can't build a really viable, plane, although the Kerbalian Union won't tell anyone that they can't. So instead, let's build a new rocket, and by a new rocket I mean kind of try to make something that might actually be able to do things. And for this, we're going to actually use a new cockpit since we got it this time. This is going to be a probe, which does not require it does not have a pilot, and it actually can do stuff on its own so long as it has an electrical charge, which I believe is in science. Keyword being I believe. I could be completely full of shit. Oh no, it's in utility, which will allow it to kind of do more things. I don't have solar panels yet, so this is kind of the best that we have. We also have a micro landing strut, which is not going to be that useful. These radiator panels are marginally of use. So now that we have this probe body, let's, since I don't really care, I kind of only marginally care if it lives or dies, we're going to get that stack decoupler. Where's the Science Junior? Because that is going to be critically useful for this glorious machine of the Kerbalian Union. Although technically I could probably make like a little Sputnik thing if I felt like it. That would be kind of cool, but nah, not yet. Not until I know I can go around orbit. And for this, we're going to need some... can we put a parachute on top? No. Alright, so that's only marginally not good. Let's put a parachute on this side, and a parachute on this side, and a parachute on this side. It's going to fall on its face like the other model that we have. And we're going to put a battery. There we go. I remembered how to zoom in, folks. Don't worry, I'm not completely brain dead, just mostly. We're going to put a couple of batteries on the bottom of this. They're probably going to explode fucking violently, knowing my intelligence. Actually, I am completely unintelligent. Because they are going to explode violently because of the heating. It'd be smarter to place them, like, here. And this will be useful because it'll give us a little more electrical charge. How the fuck did I get it down there? Oh, because I attached it to the probe body, like, come on. So... there we go, it has a couple hundred charges worth. I think that'll be, workable. And since that heat shield didn't really seem to... I mean, you know what, fuck it, I'll put it on there, but I don't think it's really worth much. And let us put some landing struts, which will actually require something like this, I guess. Is it on the science doors? No, that's good. It is on a parachute, though, which, in retrospect, probably not going to work. Oi! There we are. Alright, let's just build this fucking beast. And hey, look, kind of a Fey-ring sort of thing. Actually, can I do a Fey-ring now? I don't think I can. Oh well. I probably can, and I'm just too stupid to know how. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to build a big-ass fucking rocket. And by big-ass fucking rocket, I mean rely heavily on boosters. Because they're kind of fucking needed, I think, to get reasonably into space. Because this heavier design just ain't gonna fucking cut it. So we're gonna make something very much akin to the fucking. Which means that I'm going to put a shit ton of boosters on it. And, I mean, it's a probe, so I don't really care if it explodes. It's not like I'm going to lose a Kerbal if I do this. I don't need that many fucking... There we go. I'm cursing like a sailor today. I cursed a lot, if you can't tell, folks. Sorry about that. Actually, what's your thoughts on cursing? Feel free to leave comments on that and call me Basically, the world's greatest monster to have ever lived. I mean, you wouldn't entirely be wrong. Why am I using that fin? Oh, because I kind of want to, I guess. I don't know. That works. Does need an engine, though. In retrospect, yeah, the engine's kind of needed. If I'm carrying all this fuel, why would I not bother to bring engines? So, I have a weird, like, insane idea. I think you might enjoy this. This came to me in a dream. There we go. Yeah. This came to me in like a dream, if you can't tell. Along with other great dreams, like the time I fist fought the great old one, Cthulhu, in Innsmouth. I don't know why I had that dream. I just remember I woke up screaming for quite a while. And that takes care of this particularly insane, probably unstable as fuck design. Let's actually see what its design kind of looks like. Center of mass, center of thrust. And I think the center of lift should be below mass. I don't quite remember. I'm never going to because I'm a fucking incompetent idiot. But with this in mind, we have the kind of a successor to the fucking-ing. I'm a little worried that this thing is not going to operate well. Yeah, it's just, it's a mild concern also. I don't believe I'm going to be using that rocket until we're actually pretty high up. I mean, worst comes to worst, I just lose the ship. So, I believe we will name this, what should we name this? It's a probe. It's automated. It's kind of akin to the fucking-ing. Not the fart. Not the fucking-ing. The fister? The fister. I mean, it's kind of like a sphere. I have it. Yeah, I'm so childish. The first automated rocket to be designed based on the fucking-ing. It relies on boosters to carry the vessel through Kerbin's lower atmosphere. I can spell, people. It's a fucking miracle. And since this is a probe, we don't actually need to put crew members. Actually, I don't think we can we? No, we cannot. Alright, so we have it charged, we have it automated, so we are not going to lose any Kerbins. Although I'm going to say that if this fails, I'm going to blame it on Bob, and he's going to be purged in a rocket. He's going to fly. Because this is the Kerbalian Union, folks, which means that I'm running it kind of like a communist dictatorship. Let us launch Preparation H. That's a pretty bad name. I'm probably going to name it something better. Alright, so let's see how this baby flies. I dread to imagine. Well, so far... Oh, shit. I forgot to put in on it, the SAS. Well, so far, so good. Although that's never a good thing to say. It's rotating, which is actually a good thing. The rotation keeps it more stable. In retrospect, I just realized that I should have had the parachutes kind of deploy early. Well, we're gonna make it through at least the top, actually, where's our apoapse? Pretty damn high up in the atmosphere. Oh, it's violently turning red. With luck, this is not going to overheat and explode. I will be so sad if it fucking does. Why are you... There we go, that's pretty Viking. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope you don't get sick. I think we might actually make it into space. Alright, this should widen our arc, I think. It might. Let's see. Preparation H is currently our most successful rocket, I think. Let's lower the, oh, fucking hell. I need to stop that rotation. I also need to dive the nose down. How do I stop you, rotation? Why are you not obeying me? You're still spinning, and I don't like that. Oh, yeah, it's slowing down, I think. Are we gonna fucking do it? It's not quite the orbit I was hoping for. This is an equatorial orbit. I was hoping for a polar orbit. But, we might actually be able to create an orbit, so, actually, I don't want... Do I want that? Not really. Lower the thrust. We're high up in, Holy shit, we actually made it really far. This prototype kicks ass! I am proud of you, Preparation H. You have done well. Now, if only I can, get you to behave right. Why are you wibbling? Stop wibbling. How do I stop this fucking spin? I think you have to... Why are you going up? Why are you still fucking spinning, mate? I have no idea, man. You keep doing that. That is one hell of an orbit that we're gonna not make, because we proved that we can actually make an orbit now. My question, though, is whether or not we can get someone back if we do a full orbit. Otherwise, they're basically fucked. It looks like we're gonna actually make landing kind of near the desert, which I like. Turn off that fucking engine. We're gonna try to get that rotation to quit. Why is this rotation still continuing? Why are you still continuing? I don't quite know how to stop this rotation, guys. It's like a spiked phallic object in space. Very high up in space. I'm actually... what is our... Our apoapse is pretty damn high. I believe it's slightly lowering because of the fact that this is a parabolic trajectory. Now, how do we prevent you from, how do we stop you from spinning, mate? Why are you rotating? Stop! This is obnoxious. Why is there an inbuilt rotation? This is obnoxious. Oh, where are we landing? In the desert? Okay. Should be a little more controllable here. Oh, fuck! I activated the parachutes. Can I undo that? I don't think we can. No, we're gonna need more than that. Disarm. Okay. Disarm. Whew, that was a bit dangerous. Can I get off of that now? Can I? Thank you. Danke. Alright, let's just go up in our high as hell, trajectory. Oh man, we made it pretty high up. I believe that this is going to actually make it pretty high up into space. I just realized I forgot to bring in Mystery Goo, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. And the map has us at a different arc. I rather hope this counts as part of the desert, or else I'm going to be very, very disappointed. Alright, we're going back in to the Atmo. And I gotta pay attention to this, or else horrible things are gonna... What exploded? What exploded? I heard explosions. That's not good. What exploded? Oh, hell. Oh, thank God. That's some catastrophic heat up. I think we made it to a different biome, too. That's kind of cool. It's a lot sandier. Oh, hey. Can I, Yeah, this is going to be kind of of importance to slow down our trajectory. Oh, it's already doing a pretty good job. That makes me very happy. Yay! Alright, we had a successful automated flight. We don't even need the other parachute. We have learned something today, folks. We have learned that with the proper design, that sort of fucking thing we did with those big boosters gets us so high in the atmosphere by itself, with 8 of them, that we can then use the rocket to create kind of a low-level trajectory, which is actually very, very useful and interesting. And with the thermometer, which I don't quite remember where I put the thing. Where did I put you? There you are, thermometer. Thermometer. Can I use you? Log temperature, please. Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment. Let's keep that data because that will allow us to build a plane as soon as this lands. Come on, hurry up, dagnabbit. Get down to the ground, dagnabbit. I ain't got all day. I really don't. I'm recording this at like 11 o'clock p.m. because, like I said, I fucking thought it was Friday. And, well, I was playing other video games and doing schoolwork, so can you blame me? Yes? Yeah, I'm a horrible person. Hey, there's our shadow. I heard explosions, which was not good, but I'm not sure if it was bad, because I don't see anything that innately has done terribly. Oh, hey, the ablator actually does indeed lose energy. I did not know that. Huh. We have learned things today, people, of the Kerbalian Union. And with this, our first traveler has made it back home. The highest orbit level of any other spacecraft we have ever launched. Revel in it. And let's observe the materials bay to get a little more science. Yes. And with that, we can happily go back to base. Because we have learned a lot from this experiment. This Preparation H was more of an experimental body to see what we can do. Oh, hey, it's night. Huh, that was a long mission. Probably because the landing takes forever. Alright, let's head to, I believe this is, I don't remember where it is, the monitoring station. And let us find our glorious craft, Preparation H, which has logged in a different biome. Let us recover the vessel. Let us recover the vessel, yes. And with this, it was a suborbital flight, so that actually went very well. Nice. And with that, we can actually unlock something else in the science branch. And as mentioned, it's going to be aviation. And with that, we now can actually build a real plane, so let's do that. Let's do that, people. It's going to... Oh, and we even have a cockpit now, rather than relying on this horrible thing. This is going to be very, very interesting. Alright, so we're going to need a fuel fuselage. Not that. Can we get a bigger one? Because this is a little small. There we go. There we go. That's much more akin to what we want. And it looks a lot more plane-like, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a lot better than the Floya. Hey, we have a basic jet engine, too. It's a little small. Though it could probably work just fine. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got wings. We got a connector. Another connector. and tail fins. Those are actually going to be useful. What are these? Oh, does this, like... What does this do, and why is it connecting weird? Why are you connecting like a stupid piece of shit? I don't understand. Let's put in one more fuel tank, because I'm an idiot. I don't know shit about airplanes. Not that one. That one. There we go. That is... this thing is ridiculous looking, but whatever. Alright, now with that, let us put in an engine. The jet engine that we will put in the back. Does this thing have any lift? It's a tiny piece of garbage. And it does not allow itself to connect because this thing is kind of waste. I don't even get the point of that. It probably has a value. And again, Well, this thing obviously needs some wings, and it needs to be obviously of, you know, there has to be 2 wings. Probably not oriented that way, because I'm pretty sure that that doesn't quite work. I'm just saying. I'm thinking that, actually, let's look at this. Not quite sure. I mean, that's a good sign, I think. We're gonna need some type of yaw control, so, something like that, maybe? And we're gonna need some side control, so something like, not that big. We don't need them that big. Something like that, maybe? It looks kind of like a plane. This thing's going to fall apart in a nuclear failure, so great. Good thing I don't plan on using Myrtlein, eh? Oh, I spoiled it. I ain't using Myrtlein for this. I fully expect her to die if I fucking try. Fixed landing gear, probably not a wise idea. I probably only need 1 in the front. 1 angled in the right way. That is not the right way. Although that is a hilarious way, that is not the right way. We probably need a little more than just 1 back there. Come on. Make a tricycle design. Alright, and with that, let's... I said let's fix these, because that's just not gonna work. I mean, it might, but it's not a good idea to have wheels that are not oriented the right way. It just gets hilarious and sad. And with this, we have a sort of plane. It looks kind of like a plane. Kinda. You know, if it was designed by an incompetent jackass. Although, thankfully, at the Kerbalian Union, we're not that incompetent, just mostly. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I just lose another pilot? I have, like, multiple of them. Speaking of which, since it didn't fail, you're not on the chopping block, Bob. Although, I'm going to say... Hanning! I believe you are a pilot for the, for this program. And for this, it's not the dodo. We're going to name it after a relative, though. The pigeon. Pigeon. Just Pigeon 1. The first actual aircraft. It almost looks like it can fly. Keyword being almost. I really doubt that this will fly right. Mainly because that would imply that I built something correctly, and I just realized I don't believe I saved Preparation H as a model. Oh well. It was a prototype anyway. I can build something similar to it later. And I'll show that in the next episode when I try to do like an actual sub-orbital to the pole, because I went the wrong fucking way. And with that in mind, did the pilots change? Good. Alright, let's launch this baby and see how this thing goes. This is just a test flight. I don't quite know whether or not this will actually fucking work. Especially since the ground did that. And you can notice that it's going forward a little bit. It's because there's a very slight slope, because what happens is the model's placed on essentially kind of, it's perfectly flat or something like that, and the model's kind of angled with a point in the middle being the low point. So with that in mind, let us... Uh-oh. What? Why? Huh? Why is it not going? Engine, what are you doing? What are you doing? You are not going. It needs a battery? Well, Henning, okay. I did. Oh, cancel. Alright, how do we stop this crazy thing? How do we stop... I think I know how we stop this crazy thing. That works! We have stopped this crazy thing, and it did not even get damaged. Good job, Henning. Let us get the hell out and back to the actual space center, because that was embarrassing. I didn't think it needed an electric charge. I'm kind of a dummy. Where are you, Henning? There you are. Let's just recover. Alright, let's redesign that pigeon, because we forgot to put batteries on it. Load the pigeon. Where are you, pigeon? Pigeon! There's the pigeon. Load. I did not quite think you needed batteries, friend. Otherwise, I would have put a couple on you. We'll just put them in a very unobtrusive place. That's unobtrusive, right? I think it might eat air intakes, too. It came to me in a thought, you know? Like a little bubble in my brain. Of course, that might just be a stroke brewing. Who knows? So how does this work? Alright. I mean, worst comes to worst, I just attach a rocket engine to it. Alright, let's save this, because we needed a charge, and let us not use Bob, because I remember what this game does. And let's put Henning back in the controls. This is just a test flight. We discovered that something hilarious happens when, you know... What? Really? Well, the Kerbalian Union has decided to try to test this fucking vehicle on the launch pad. Not that it matters much. The engine just does not work, and I have no idea why. Alright, back to the fucking drawing boards, friends. I'm a fucking idiot. It's probably something simple that it's just not coming to me. Recover the pigeon, please. Yay, we recovered the pigeon. Oh, I know what I did stupidly. I put the damn thing over there. I should have used the hanger. I realized my problem. I'm so incompetent. This is great. Alright, let's load the pigeon again. Pigeon! Come back. Thank you. Alright, if I don't figure this out, don't worry, folks. I'm just going to put a rocket engine on it. Why you no work? I don't understand. Why you no work? Huh? I don't get it. I don't understand. Why thrust limiter? We have liquid fuel. I don't understand. Do I need a... What the fuck do I need? Will this work? I don't know. Does it need oxidizer? Well, we're about to find out. I just made the pigeon a little bit longer. We're going to save this design and launch. I'm not going to... This is going to be the last attempt. If not... If this one doesn't work, I'm just going to trap a traditional rocket. Please don't explode. Thank you. Is it that shitty? I don't understand. Come on. Why are you not working? Oh, it needs intake air. How the fuck do I give it intake air? I don't understand. I don't understand, people. Help me. Until I understand this, these are just going to be rocket planes like the Comet. Come on, stop. Just God, I thought you were gonna die. Get out of there. Thank you. There we go. He's leaving the pigeon to just roll along the ground. This is embarrassing. I don't know how to get air intake, so runway not clear. Clear runway and recover. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it here. Next time we're going to try to fix this mystery. I don't know how to give it air intake, so see you later, folks. Have fun. This is hilarious.